on, champions? It's Marquise, Money Mike Williams, hanging out in my office, coming to you with another episode of I Am a Champion, baby. You gotta hold your hands up high like Rocky. But man, I'm so excited right now. I'm pumped up. July has been like a crazy month for me. I got my oldest daughter Faith's birthday. I got my twins' birthday. I got my birthday. It's like birthday bonanza here in July. And now that we got it all out the way, I can finally sit back and relax and get back focused on the things that I need to do. But over the course of the last week, man, I've been talking to a lot of people, and I want to say I appreciate all the birthday wishes for those who wish me happy birthday on social media and text message, and those who called me up on the phone. I really appreciate it. But man, I've been talking to people, and it's kind of getting me frustrated right now, because we talked about last week. We passed halftime. Halftime is over, right? We back in third quarter living, and third quarter isn't the time to sketch out the game plan, right? It's not the time to put together the plan to how to get with the opposition. You know, you made your adjustments during halftime, but now's not the time to actually game plan. Now's the time for execution. You know, we're halfway through the year. You know, you should have about half of your goals already accomplished. You should be about halfway through the plan that we put forth in the first quarter and the things that we said that we wanted to do. So today I wanted to talk about a saying that was given to me very early when I got started in my business career, right? And that saying was, if it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And I want to kind of put this out here, you know, because I'm a spiritual person, right? Now, I understand all things are possible through Christ who strengthens us. So I'm not saying, oh, it's not about God, it's me. You know, God is going to open the door, right? God's going to open the door, but He's not going to carry us through it. So what I'm saying is, if it's meant to be, if the door is meant to be stepped through, it's up to me to step through it. It's up to you to step through it, because nobody's going to pick you up and carry you over the threshold unless you're getting married, right? Unless you're getting married. So I want to give you 3 principles that are going to help you execute your plan and get through the second half, get through the third quarter, get through the second half of 2013, accomplishing your goals and accomplishing your dreams. Because guess what? We don't have another year for you to be talking. I don't want you to get to December 31st and be talking about New Year's, be toasting and waiting for the ball to drop, but talking about all the things that you didn't accomplish last year. But next year is going to be different. But next year you're going to do it this way. But next year you're going to do it that way. Because that's what people did at the beginning of 2013. So we don't have another year to be playing, you guys. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. So the first thing I want you to do, I want you to know what you want. You gotta know what you want, baby, because if you don't know what you want, when somebody gives it to you, when the opportunity comes, it's gonna go right before your eyes. It's gonna go right in front of your face, and you're gonna miss out on your opportunity. You know, when these big time athletes, you know, we seen Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard actually went to the Houston Rockets from Los Angeles Lakers. But when he sat down to negotiate that contract, Dwight Howard knew exactly what he wanted. I want the max money that I can get. I want a trade kicker. I want this amount of percentage of endorsements. He knew exactly what he wanted, right? When you want a certain type of car, you know, that car might be for sale. Somebody might drive down the street with a for sale sign in their window, and it might be at a better cost than what you can go on the lot and get it for. But if you don't know exactly what you want, then you're never going to miss out. You know, you're never going to get it, you guys. So know exactly what you want. So when the opportunity comes, when that moment in time comes for you to actually take hold of your destiny, you can actually grasp it and take full advantage of it. You guys, we talk about wanting it as bad as you want to breathe. You know, we hear that saying a lot. You know, you got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. But you can never want something as bad as you want to breathe if you don't know what you want. So know exactly what you want so that you can see it and you can grab it and you can hold on to it for dear life until you conquer it and reach your goals and reach your dreams. The second thing you got to do, you guys, you got to be where you're supposed to be. You gotta be where you're supposed to be because there's blessings that are waiting for you. You know, if you're playing games, you're playing video games, if you're off doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, you know, hanging out with some male or female that you're not supposed to be hanging out with, you know, if you're supposed to be practicing and you out hanging with the fellas or hanging out with the girls, you know, you're not where you're supposed to be. So when that opportunity comes, you're going to miss out because you weren't there, right? You weren't where you were supposed to be. You know, as I said, I'm a biblical person, and I'm not a Bible scholar, so I don't understand every single story that's within the Bible. But I do remember a story where there were 7 bridesmaids, right? And they were waiting for the bridegroom, and they had the oils for the bridegroom. And a few of them, you know, they were using a little bit too much of their oils. And the other one said, hey, man, you're using too much of your oil. You're going to run out. You know, so as time progressed, their oil got low. And they said, hey, can you borrow me some of your oil? And they're like, well, I ain't messing with you. You already used all yours. So when they went to get and refill their oil, the bridegroom came and they went inside. And when the others came, they were locked out. They couldn't get inside, you guys. So I want you to understand you have to be where you're supposed to be. Because it's like where that point where you're supposed to be, those blessings are there. And you know, they looking at their clock. They're like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I want to bless you. I want to give you all the things that you desire. I want to give you that athletic scholarship. I want to put you on the team and take you to the league. I want to give you the athletic ability. I want to give you the knowledge and wisdom so that you can do what you need to do. I want to give you that business loan. I want to give you that business deal. I want to give you that relationship. I want to give you the things that you want. But in order for you to get the things that you want, you have to be where you're supposed to be, right? You got to be where you're supposed to be, you guys. I was watching UFC a while ago. And my man Anderson Silva, the Spider, right? Bad dude. I mean, this dude goes in there and he plays with people. Like, they swinging at him and dude's just like, you know, he's just ducking and dodging, right? Well, there's this young dude coming up. You know, he'd only been in like 9 fights, but he was undefeated. He had been in 9 fights, but everybody was talking about he had what it takes to beat Anderson Silva. He had the tools. He had everything that he needed. Well, my man was in the right place. He was where he was supposed to be. He was in the gym. He was working. So when he got the fight Anderson Silva, he came prepared. And during the fight, it showed that Anderson Silva was frustrating him. I personally think Anderson Silva was better than him. But you know what? Anderson Silva was playing, and my man actually hit him with a left and knocked him out because he was where he was supposed to be. Some of you are letting life play with you. Some of you are letting the universe play with you. And if you get where you're supposed to be, you could go ahead and hit it with a haymaker and knock it out and get what you deserve and get what you're supposed to have, which is your blessings. And the last thing, you guys, the last thing is the most important. TMA. TMA, you got to take massive action. When you know what you want and where you're supposed to be, you got to go in on it, you guys. You got to make it happen and move with urgency. See, God only made one of you. He only made one of you, so you are unique. And they always say that what God has for me, no man can take. But even though no man can take what God has for you, you can actually give it up. You can lose it by not taking advantage of it, by not taking it and accepting your blessing. Because the only difference between you and Oprah, you, LeBron James, you and Donald Trump, you and any athlete, any millionaire, even a billionaire, the only difference is what they do within their 24 hours is more productive than what you do within your 24 hours. So put the Facebook down, put the Candy Crush down, put the video games down, put the unnecessary relationships down, and find out what you want in life and take massive action. Stop making excuses and pointing the finger because you have everything that you need to reach your goals and reach your dreams as long as you're where you're supposed to be, as long as you know what you want, and as long as you take massive action. Because you're the best investment that you got. You were born to win. So play to win right now. Because you put the belt on, baby. Put the belt on. You are already a champion. I'll see you next Wednesday. Peace.